So take a look at this. Kind of interesting. Quarterbacks with 300-plus yard games under Kevin Stefanski. Deshaun Watson, 19 starts, didn't have any. Joe Flacco, 6 starts, had 5 300-yard games. Jameis Winston, the 1 start and had it. Jacoby Brissett, 11 starts, 1 game. Baker Mayfield, 32 starts and 4 games. Let's welcome in Jake Burns from BrownsFilmBreakdown.com. And Jake, when we've kind of seen it with our eyes, for whatever reason, it was a mismatch between Kevin Stefanski's offense and Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I mean, some of it is circumstantial, probably. I think to be fair to Deshaun, that there's some stuff that was out of his control that I don't think was going very well in the first 7 weeks. But Jameis is definitely more adept to doing the things I think they want to do right now, which is what the NFL is requiring a little bit more of as these defenses play very specific style. So anticipation throws, being willing to take shots and give your wide receivers a chance in one-on-one. And I think it is worth sort of reminding ourselves the Ravens are struggling a little bit in pass coverage right now among the NFL. So we'll see more evidence over the next 5 or so weeks. But as far as a first time, seeing Jameis first time applying Ken Dorsey's preferences and play calls, and structure sequencing, etc., a strong outcome. You feel really good about how that turned out and what the product looked like. And they definitely had everybody on the same page, which I think from that perspective of why the 11 wasn't constituting a consistent enough product, having all 11 guys and 12, if you include the play caller, on the exact same page more often than not is how you create chunk plays, how you create first downs. And I thought that stuff was in a really good place in this game.
It, and again, I didn't go back and watch the all 22. I didn't just in watching. I paid close attention. He seemed a lot more decisive. There wasn't a lot of, Deshaun seemed unsure of where he wanted to go with the ball sometimes, and there was none of that from. Sometimes it wasn't the best place to put it, but Winston had a good idea of where he wanted to go with the ball.
Yeah, really fast time to throw this week, 2.44 seconds, only second to, I think, the guy who's probably best at that in the NFL, which is Tua Tagovailoa down in Miami. So you really enjoy that part of it, right? Getting the football out quick and having an answer every snap, at least an answer that you thought was going to work out in a positive way. And again, we'll talk about some of the turnover throws from Jameis here in a little bit, but I definitely feel like there was a cleaner idea pre to post snap where the football was going to be thrown and what gave them the best chance to get the football out on time. And again, some of that is defense dictated, and you want to get a larger sample size. If we're going to go after the product and what Watson looked like inside the product after 7 weeks, we got to give Jameis a little more time to see that. But as far as the first game goes and doing with what you were given, no doubt, there's a much cleaner process from the quarterback position. I think it was a level of predictability on where he would be in the pocket. I certainly think there was a level of predictability on where the football was going to be thrown. And that also meant that everybody in the route concept felt like they had a chance to catch the football. And I think we would agree that that led to more consistent wide receiver play. So, yeah, I mean, optimistic is how we should definitely be feeling after that performance and heading into a game with the Chargers. But Chargers have a pretty good defense, so it's going to be a challenge.